Hi, my name is Lily. Have you ever looked at someone your age, or perhaps someone younger, and see them living a life vastly different to your own? Looking at this person, have you ever found yourself wondering how they came to make the decisions they did, while thinking to yourself, I would be miserable in their shoes. What made them decide to do that? Whatever the decision made by that person may be, marriage, university, a career in the military, etc., you will find individuals all around you on paths you never would have even considered. Over the last year and a half, I've been giving this question some serious thought as a friend and I head in two very different directions. Through the Aesop fable, the town mouse and the country mouse, along with my own experiences, I have come to appreciate the diversity of the lives of those around me choose, and how important it is to appreciate those on different paths. Through this speech, it is my aim to highlight how one life path can be equally as fulfilling as another. First, I will explain Aesop's fable, the town mouse and the country mouse, to explain why one might choose lifestyle over another, and then I will share a story of my own. Let's take a moment to analyze the town mouse and the country mouse. While the morals from Aesop's fables are open to interpretation, the Fables of Aesop, published by Macmillan and Co., retrieved on February 1st of 2026, it is said to be better beans and bacon and peace than cakes and ales and fear. In this fable, the scene is first set with the town mouse visiting his country mouse cousin for a meal. The town mouse turns his nose up at the country mouse's offerings and tells his cousin to join him in the town where riches are found. When the two mice settle for dinner at the town mouse's home, they are interrupted by the presence of the human resident's dog. The country mouse is greatly startled and exclaims his disdain of the danger the town mouse resides in. The country mouse returns home to what he's used to. He values comfort and safety rather than riches and danger. In summary, this is a fable that discusses the great differences in two mice's lives and how each values different personal comforts and riches. Given what we've just learned from the original moral takeaway of the town mouse and the country mouse, we can now apply. Over the last few years, as I've grown alongside a close friend, our paths divided in ways I never imagined happening. Of course, we always had our differences, but when she told me she was engaged and going to get married at 19 years old instead of finishing her degree, my first thoughts were those of worry instead of congratulations. She's still so young. Is this really what she wants to do? What about college and finishing her degree? How would she support herself if something happened to this marriage? Over the next couple of days, having received this news, I came to accept that our lives are simply headed in different ways and that our friendship remained the same. While the worries were still there in my head, I knew that this is what she chose and what she would feel most fulfilled with. As with the town mouse and the country mouse, the two of us value different comforts and paths. Hers being settling down to start and take care of a family, while mine are to finish my degree and start a career. While our paths are now divided and headed in opposite directions, neither is inherently wrong and are suited greatly to who we are as individuals. As told by Aesop, better beans and bacons and peace than cakes and ales and fear. However, as seen by my scenario, it is the individual who decides what beans and bacon and what cakes and ales are to them. As explained by Aesop's fable and applying it to the situation of my friend and I, we can see how important it is to take a step back and consider what you value most, to enjoy the path you are on and not to judge others for deviating. What truly can be taken away from all this is that there is no one linear, correct path to be followed. Thank you. Are there any questions?